And here we are with part 3 of JCTheSniper's Everyday Carry Systems video. So, let's get started. All that stuff you saw before you on the table, and it has all disappeared inside this bag fairly compactly. Yeah, it's just be up here. So, I've got a lot of capabilities hidden in that little bag. And on my person. Of course, also got the gun. And if I need to, the gun can go in here as well. It fits fairly nicely. Snugs away pretty good there, as you can see. And handle up so I can grip it and pull it out if I need it. And I've got my knife, cell phone, lighter, in my pockets, keys, and there you have it. I have got a lot of capabilities in this little bag. And here, do I get made fun of for carrying that? Yeah, I do. You know, people call it a man purse or a man bag. Heard someone call it a merce one time. So people make fun of it. But if we come down to a situation, if we get in a survival situation, you know, I'm going to be better prepared than any of those people. People who come on campus, generally, they do not have very much with them. People in general in life do not have very much with them. You know, maybe they've got a pencil and a phone. You know, you've got a cell phone. What if your cell phone's not working? What if the cell service is out? What if you're in a place where you're not getting reception? Well, what then? You know, that's out. Now what? Now what do you have? You've got your hands. Not that you can't use those, but, you know, that may not work. Or say you're in a situation where there's a shooter and all you have is your cell phone. Yeah, you can call 911. And as people often say, you know, when seconds count, the police are minutes away. So, you call 911, sure, that's a good thing to do. But then what? You gonna stand there and get shot? Well, you know, I'm gonna pull out my tactical knife. If there's a shooter on campus, shooter in my classroom, I'm not going to sit there on the floor. I'm going to have this tactical knife out in 2 seconds, and I'm going to go and I'm going to stop that guy. I'm going to put a stop to that, because he's not shooting up my campus while I'm there. And this is one of the concepts of the sheepdog heart. That you know, the sheepdog, instead of running away from the danger, is going to say, I wish I was there to stop that. And this knife will allow me to do that. You know, would I be better served if I have a gun? Yeah. But once again, if I've got my standard everyday carry gear, I've got my Glock 19. And now I'm even better off. Now if there's a shooter on my, you know, now if I'm, say, I'm in the mall and there's a shooter, oh no, some guy with an AK-47 is tearing it up, I'm going to pull this thing out, and I'm going to squeeze off a couple well-placed shots, and I'm going to take care of that situation. And I can do my part with this gun. It is a good gun. You've seen me review it. Yeah, it's a 9mm, but I've got it on me, you know. Some guys who try to carry a 45 may not carry that 45 all the time. You know, it's a big gun. It's heavy. It's got a lot more bulk. The ammo is heavier. I've got 16 rounds of 9mm in here and 15 more in there. I've got 31 rounds of 9mm. So, if that doesn't take care of my problem, there's something else going on. Or say, you know, say it's winter, as it is now, and we have a car accident somewhere, or we're trapped in a snowdrift. You know, maybe you're in a remote area going hiking or something like that. Your car gets stopped, your car stalls, your car dies, you crash and get stuck in a snowbank. Anything of that nature. I've got a lighter. Do you have a lighter? I've got one. I can start a fire. Granted, I'm an Eagle Scout. I don't really need this lighter to start a fire. I've started fires without a lighter multiple times, but I've got it. And that's going to be easier than if I didn't have it to start this fire. Say we're in an emergency situation, say somebody's shooting on campus and somebody gets hurt. I've got in here, I've got my bandage. You know, I've got some band-aids, not that that's going to help if somebody's been shot, but I've got a bandage. I can put pressure on that wound. I can tie that off. You know, so a lot of capabilities in this little bag. If I need notes, I can take notes. I can write things down. I've got my pins on me, so you know, that's pretty handy. Say another time in a situation where I don't necessarily want to deploy my knife, but I need to defuse a situation. Say I see someone, you know, maybe some dude beating up his girlfriend, you know, domestic violence situation, and I don't really want to pull out my pistol. And just cap that guy, because, you know, the situation hasn't escalated to that level yet. Do I keep that in reserve if I need it? Yes, I do. Do I keep my knife in reserve if I need it? Yeah. But first, you know, this is going to be my first response. I'm going to go clock that guy in the head, knock him out. And then I'm going to call the police. If I attack that guy and he pulls out a knife, then I'm going for my gun, because I'm going to stop that situation. But if it's not escalated to that point yet, no reason to, you know, go any further with it when I can defuse the situation with this. Just a handmade Kubotan. You know, say we're in a parking lot at night and our car dies and we get under the hood, battery's dead, so lights aren't on. No lights in the parking lot. I've got my flashlight. Do you? You know, I've got a good lighting capability. Say there's some wires frayed in there, or the battery terminals are screwed up. I've got my electrician's tape. I've got my duct tape. I can solve that problem. Anything else I need to work on down there? Got my multi-tool. Need to tighten those leads, the battery terminals. You know, I break out my multi-tool, tighten it. Yeah, it's not optimal. It'd be better if I had a wrench, but I'm not going to carry a full tool set, so this is as close as I get. And it would do the job. So, there we go with that. You know, somebody gets a small cut, I've got band-aids. Headaches, you know, that can really hurt your school day. I've got my aspirin. Not that that's necessarily necessary for school, but, you know, it's a good thing to have. Lock, change purse, all that good stuff. And I've got it all on me in this compact package. And yeah, I do get made fun of for it. But I've got all my carry gear. Do you? You know? Can you tell me that you have those capabilities on you at all times? Very few people can. Some people can. Nothing Fancy would be one of those people. He pretty much has, I think I go a little heavier than he does, but, you know, I've got a bigger space. I can put more in there, and I'm just going to carry more because of that. But, you know, he's prepared. I'm prepared. Lots of people are, but very fewer than should be. If more people would start doing this, we'd be much better off in our society. So, anyway, this is the final part of JCTheSniper's everyday carry video. So, this is JCTheSniper signing off.